MK Party youth leaders have came out to address they've came out to address the incident where one was referred to as Shangan. The Secretary General Nkate Komkabela clarified that President Qiniso Mcibane was defending her and his words were taken out of context. I'm going to talk more about that. Hi, MK Party. Okay, I've got a video, by the way, that I'm going to insert. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you this? Journalists have confirmed the following. And this was even retweeted by Zianda Ngobo. MK Party have fired Mervyn Dirks as KZN MK Party Chief Whip. Yeah. People were complaining, saying MK Party this, MK Party that, MK Party this. But it looks like all the complaints from people are valid. Just look at this. Today, they were trending for something else. The issue of Floyd Chivambo was still a discussion even today. They removed Mzwanele Manye as chief whip in Parliament, National Parliament. Now it appears like they've gone to KZN and they were like, you know what? Let's do the same. Let's talk about this, because these are things that you have to ask yourself. Who's going to be the replacement of this person as well? I'm going to address the issue of Secretary General, because we're just going to look at something about being a Secretary General. But before we can successfully do that, I want to insert the video Nkateko defending his president, the youth, the MK Party youth president, Uguti. No, basically, his words were taken out of context because he was just defending her. To be quite honest, yes, I understand that. Me, what I asked was, I would love people to educate me. How do you think he should have said that? Right? But I'm still against the type of people in the MK Party that were booing her. It still, to me, it still puzzles me. How do you do that in an organization such as MK Party? An organization that is supposed to attract people across. So that part still needs to be addressed. But please listen to this.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Nkate Komkabela, the Secretary General of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party Youth League. We'd like to address the comments that were made yesterday by our president at our official launch on the podium. Firstly, mina, as I've said, Nkate Komkabela. I am indeed Mchangan. Akaya kahle ile Bushbuck Ridge Mpumalanga. It's crucially important to note that Umkhonto weSizwe Party belongs to all races, to all tribes, and to all ethnicities. If you look at our structure currently, we are represented by Tswana people, we are represented by Xhosa people, we're represented by Zulu people, we're represented by Vatsonga, we're represented by Shangan people. We are there, we are seen. Thirdly, I'd like to note that we understand the veracity of the comments that were made. However, Qiniso was honestly defending me because comrades were being disruptive as I was addressing.
I think what I said yesterday was taken out of context, but the SG has covered me. The MK Party Congress does not belong to KZN only. It belongs to all 9 provinces. I myself, I've been to Limpopo in Kiani. When the Congress, they did welcome me and I did address in English. So what happened yesterday, I was stopping ill-discipline while our SG was addressing, because we have to be disciplined in the MK Party.
So the part of the part of people booing people, because for Nkateko to be defended, it was because she was attacked by people. So it is good that the youth structure is dealing with that, fine, me, I'm happy. I'm very much happy about that. It's good for them. Let the national high command, the national leadership then, I expect them to deal with the fact that there is this booing thing that is happening in the MK party. They need to deal with it. It cannot be that a person who the booing represents something deeper that needs to be dealt with, and that don't want to go deeper than that. But it represents something deeper that needs to be dealt with, and we have to deal with that. So I'm saying, despite their explanation, to which I honestly don't have a problem with, I fully accept what they are saying. I don't have a problem with that. MK Party National Command, deal with your people. Deal with the people on the ground. What about their behavior? What are you going to say to them? Because if this behavior goes uncorrected, then clearly they will do it again. So let's fix that. There's this thing that I'm saying with MK Party where people they are hungry for positions. They are very hungry for positions, and it's worrisome. It's worrisome. That's why at some point somebody was even saying, even Chablan Komaro at some point was saying that people that should be selected to leadership and parliament should be the people who were campaigning for MK Party. And I looked at that and I was like, they are not even experienced. They are not even experienced. Meanwhile, they're not even experienced. So you're like, how do you place people in such positions? You can look at MK Party's performance in general. It is because most people that are sent to parliament, they're not experienced. So now you want to embarrass yourself by sending more inexperienced individuals to lead the party. What are you expecting? They're going to collapse the party. But nonetheless, again, we are seeing these changes, including the one in KZN where they've just fired Mervyn Dirks. My challenge with MK Party, and I must say this categorically, is that there seems to be not stability. And what worries me the most is the fact that Jacob Zuma is, in his address yesterday, he doesn't see any problem with the fact that they now have they have had 7 secretaries general in a space of 18 months. 7. You know, a lot of you guys wouldn't have noticed this. I want you to think of it this way. You have a girl who in a space of 18 months has dated 18 people. Do you think that would have been normal? You would have been crazy, ne? You would have said that she's a red flag, right? So why, when it comes to MK Party, you think it's normal? It can't be normal. Yes, you will argue and say, they are not the right people, or fine. So the problem is then, it means that the person or the people who are recommending them, they don't have an eye for leadership, for leaders then. That's the problem. One way or the other, there is a problem. We can't run away from the fact that there's a problem. So, what I'm saying is, somebody's got to agree and acknowledge the fact that there's a problem. It is not as business as usual. It is, and I repeat, it is not as business as usual. So we can't take this and say, no, there's no problem because it's done at the MK Party. If you've got a problem with a woman dating 7 men in a space of 18 months, if you will call it a red flag, then you have to call it a red flag when it is done at an organizational level. It's, to me, it screams red flags. There are a lot of red flags that needs to be dealt with within the MK Party. There are leaders who are appointing leaders that are not supposed to be appointing those leaders, because clearly, somebody doesn't know what they are doing, but they are in a position of trust. It cannot be that you constantly miss the mark, appointing wrong people. No. This does not send a right message. As a person that is observing this thing, it doesn't send a right message, and it's very difficult to defend this. How are we going to defend 7 secretary generals in the space of 18 months? It should be when you think it's normal. No, it's not.